Something is going on in the city of Compton, and I don't like it. The streets are heating up, and as of late, every time I look on the Citizens app, I'm seeing situation after situation where someone is losing their life. A lot lately. Compton has a special place in my heart. Compton was once a great city, the hub city, a place where you once bragged about that you lived. Now, Compton is a totally different place. Not many people brag about living in Compton anymore. This past weekend, the mean streets of Compton took a 12-year-old boy's life.
Beatrice Martinez spent Mother's Day at the graveyard for her murdered 12-year-old son. And then she came here to the park where he was killed to celebrate Rodrigo's short life. 12-year-old Rodrigo Martinez murdered in his own backyard. Around the park picnic table riddled with bullets. Family and friends pray, share memories and photos. His little sister, 9-year-old Lexi, lights a candle in his honor.
He was a really good brother. I love him so much. He was funny. He would always joke around with me. And yeah.
Playing soccer.
He meant so much to me.
Rodrigo lived part of the time with his dad, who shares a fence with Fig Oleander Park in Compton. The Davis Middle School soccer player grew up playing with the neighborhood kids at this park on Orris Street, and it's where he took his last breath. On Friday at 4 p.m., witnesses watched a man wearing all black and a black ski mask shoot and kill the kid and then run off.
He had been shot in his stomach, I believe, and he said it was right after school. His dad said it was 5 minutes, and he heard the shots, and he came running.
On Mother's Day morning, homicide investigators arrested a 17-year-old based on evidence collected at the park. His mom says he was raised right, steered clear of riffraff, and can't fathom how or why this happened to her little boy.
He actually got to give me my Mother's Day gift early, and God only knows why he does what he does. I'm going to advocate for our community because there's a lot of things that need to change. You know, it's not okay for things like this to happen right outside of your home at a park where kids are supposed to be playing. So I just miss, kids being kids again. And I really always encourage that on my son.
The park does have a surveillance camera, but it's unclear if that aided in the arrest of the 17-year-old booked on murder and transported to juvenile detention.
17-year-old took this 12-year-old boy's life. And I want to be mad at the 17-year-old I want to be upset with him so bad. And don't get me wrong, I'm not siding with someone who would do something like this, but unfortunately, we don't know what this 17-year-old kid went through. We don't know the trauma that this kid went through in his life. For him to even fathom, think about picking up a blammer, putting on a ski mask, and walking up to a 12-year-old boy who's playing at a park and taking his life. The amount of trauma that people experience in the hood, not just people who are members of organizations, regular citizens as well, who have to experience things like this. I don't know much about this 12-year-old kid. From what I understand, he was not even in the life. Not that that would make it any better, but this kid was apparently just an innocent boy playing at a park that he's played with all his life. And someone came to do this. What the hell is happening in Compton? What the hell is happening in Compton? And they tell me it's the white man I should fear, when it's my own kind doing all the killing here. I guarantee this wasn't a white dude. This was either a brown or a black kid. What are we seeing in the hood that would make us do something like this? Therapy is so important, and I encourage anyone out there who's experienced anything like seeing a 12-year-old get taken out right in front of them, because that doesn't only affect this 12-year-old's family, this affects the whole community. It affects the people who saw this happen. And they are going to carry this with them forever. People in the hood see things that a Vietnam vet only sees. Oh, I'm not joking. And it's really sad that Compton has gotten to a point where these things happen on a regular basis and nothing is being done about it. No one is talking about it. Yes, I am. Yes, it got a 1.5-minute news clip on the nightly news, but this is something that in 2 days, we're going to move on to something else. And I say that sadly, not this family. Obviously, this family and even that community has to deal with this for years to come. But this is something that unfortunately we're going to forget about in a couple days, because sadly right now, we're at a point where it's really going down in Compton. And these situations are happening all of the time. Every time. Look at my Citizens app. Compton. 2 people shot here. 6 people shot here. Victims taken to the hospital. Street takeover. 4 people hit by car. Like, what's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. About 5 years ago, we had this defund the police movement, a little bit longer than that. Remember when everybody in 2020 was like, defund the police, we need to get police off the streets. They are causing havoc to our community. Defund the police. Remember you ding-dongs who were saying that about 5 or 6 years ago? Yeah, what we're seeing right now are the ramifications of defunding the police. Cities all over the state of California, and I'm pretty sure all over the country, are experiencing a situation where their police department is down 40, 50, 60, 70%. No one wants to be a cop anymore. I talk to cops all the time. I have a lot of cops in my personal life. I have a lot of family members who are associated with law enforcement, best friends, this and that. Oh yeah, I roll with the boys in blue, and I'm not talking about the C team. I roll with the boys in blue, yeah. Got them on speed dial. Don't do shit around me because I'm snitching. I'm a snitch. I'm a civilian, and I care about my community. And when things like this happen, it really upsets me. I don't live in Compton, but a lot of people near and dear to my heart live in Compton currently and were born and raised in Compton. I used to run the streets of Compton with my best friend 35 years ago. 2 of my best friends to this day. So I have a very, very soft spot for the city of Compton. And what is going on, frankly, it pisses me off. It pisses me off, and it should piss you off too. No, you only care when a white guy does it to us, huh? You only care when a cop does it to us. And I'm talking to you right now, listening right now. Probably 99% of you don't care about this 12-year-old kid. I bet you though, if that 12-year-old kid was taken out by a cop for some reason, or a white dude, it'd be all over the news, right? Every headline. White man takes out 12-year-old innocent boy's life. Every podcaster, every YouTuber, anyone associated with Compton should be talking about this right now. And shame on you if you're not. Shame on you if you're not. Everyone should be discussing this situation where this 12-year-old innocent kid was playing at a park, and some 17-year-old kid came and took him out. I just really hope this doesn't create a domino effect of future situations, because I don't know the kid's situation. Like I said, I don't know if he was affiliated with someone, unfortunately, and it was revenge. I don't know any of that. All I know is there are 2 young people whose lives are changed forever. One of them isn't here anymore. RIP to that young 12-year-old kid. And the 17-year-old is probably going to spend the rest of his natural life behind bars. We got to start caring more about this stuff. What do you think? Comment down below. What are your thoughts on this 12-year-old who had his life taken away just before Mother's Day? Just before Mother's Day. The mean streets of Compton took a 12-year-old's life. And it's no surprise that this kid, this 17-year-old who took out the 12-year-old at the park in Compton, there's no surprise that he got caught. It's hard to get away with anything these days. There's cameras everywhere, there's evidence everywhere, DNA, everything. Why someone would choose to be a gang member in this day and time is so puzzling to me. You are going to get caught. It's all part of the plan to put your black ass in prison, and you're just going right. You're just leaving right. It's a trap. Am I the only one that sees it? That's why they call it a trap, huh? Why someone would choose to be a gang member in this day and time is puzzling to me. There are too many cameras, too many people with phones recording everything, Ring cameras, goddamn, everything. You're not going to get caught. I mean, you are going to get caught. You're not getting away with this. Anyone out there listening to me right now, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get caught. If it ain't the cameras, it's gonna be your homie. But my homie will never snitch on me. Your homie is going to snitch on you. Have you not seen this movie before? I feel like it's a fucking rerun. We all know what's gonna happen. You're gonna get caught. Your homie, my down ass homie, that's my homie, dog. He ain't never gonna say, man, if we go down, homie, hey, we going down together, man. We gonna get sales together, man. We gonna probably make blankets and shit and be cool now, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. He ain't never gonna tell homie, man, never. Your dog is like, yeah, they're gonna give you 237 years. It was him. Have we not seen this movie before? Hello? Is this thing on? Have we not seen this scene before? I'm telling you right now, you are going to get caught. If it ain't today, it'll be in a week. If it ain't in a week, it'll be in a month. If it ain't a month, it'll be in 7 motherfucking years when your ass is sitting at home with your family, having breakfast, eating a motherfucking Pop-Tart, and the feds kick in your door because your homie Johnny finally said, yes, it was Lil Nutsack. They come and arrest Lil Nutsack, and now Lil Nutsack's little kids, Lil Nutsack Jr., they're crying for their dad, who thought he got away with it. It's been 7 years. They'll never find me. They'll never figure it out. The homie ain't never telling. Have we not seen this movie before? Comment down below. Am I tripping? Because I don't really think I'm tripping on this one. I'm telling you, you are going to get caught. But let me know what you think. Comment down below. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. And if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. One person was hospitalized after shots were fired at Docweiler Beach. Docweiler Beach. Anyone in Los Angeles County knows Docweiler Beach. Docweiler Beach is one of those beaches. There's only a few of them in Los Angeles, specifically Southern California. But Docweiler Beach is one of those beaches where if you're coming from out of town, don't go to Docweiler Beach. Just don't. If you live in LA, just don't go to Docweiler Beach. Let's just go ahead and just like dead Docweiler Beach. Docweiler Beach, the most ghettoest beach in Los Angeles. Anybody in LA would agree with me. It's our inkwell. It's the closest, the best way to describe it's the closest beach to the hood by miles wise. So what do when you go to Docweiler Beach? You see the blue team, you see the red team, you see 13 everywhere. You see every gang that lives within a 10-mile radius of Docweiler Beach. Long Beach is the same kind of beach for the most part, but Docweiler Beach is a special kind of ghetto. Because Long Beach is kind of, far from South Central in the sense that, people in the hood really don't go anywhere. I mean, there's people in the hood right now 10 miles from the beach who have never set foot in the sand. Can I say that again? We live in one of the most beautiful states, not streetwise, but beaches, deserts, mountains. We have everything. It's beautiful out here. Anybody who says anything about California is different, it's fucking beautiful out here. But we have some of the most beautiful beaches out here. Long Beach is one of those bad boys that you don't want to go to, and Docweiler Beach. Rhymes with the black person's vision of Rottweiler, because black people do not know how to say Rottweiler. I had a Rottweiler for 12 years. Shout out to Roddy, R.I.P. homie. I miss you, man. I love you, man. My Roddy lived to be almost 12. And I swear, every black person that passed me was like, I like your Rottweiler. Hey, homie, is your Rottweiler American or German? Hey, homie, is your Rottweiler? I'm like, dog, in my head, I'm like, it's Rottweiler. Say it with me, black people. Rottweiler. Rottweiler, not Rockweiler. Rottweiler. And while I'm at it, it's ambulance. Just look how it's spelled. Ambulance. Not ambulance. It's not ambulance. Okay? Can we all kind of get together and agree that it's Rottweiler, it's ambulance, and it's Joe Budden with no S? Why do we always add S's to the end? Getting off topic. One person hospitalized after shots were fired at Docweiler Beach, man. The most ghettoest beach in Los Angeles. The C team goes there, the B team goes there, the essays go there. If you are an out-of-towner, do not go there, and definitely don't bring a sports hat, okay? Do not bring a sports hat to Los Angeles. Just leave all your sports hats at home, okay? Just a friendly word of advice. I've been living in Los Angeles all my life. The only sports hat I wear is an LA Dodgers hat. That's the only hat you're going to catch me wearing. That's it. I'm not going to be wearing any other hat because it is associated with everything. And I'm sure the LA Dodgers are associated with a few different gangs around Los Angeles. I'm sure that's the case. I think Los Avenidos is one. But, like, dog, I got to support my Dodgers. But even then, I just don't like when my homies, like, I got best friends, man, like they'll be wearing, and they're just sports fans, so they'll wear a Houston Astros hat. And I'm like, damn, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I just like the Phillies, man. I have no association with, wait, that means pyro? Hell no. Yeah, so just leave your hats at home. I would highly suggest you leave your hats at home, and I would definitely suggest if you come to Los Angeles and you want to go to a great beach, do not go to Docweiler Beach. And you might want to stay away from Long Beach too. Yeah, Long Beach, like I was saying earlier, is a little bit further than LA, so people ain't trying to go to, LA from that part of Long Beach. Long Beach is about as south as it gets, right next to Orange County, so it's like, man, that's up to a nigga that ain't ever been past his hood, been in the water, which trips me out that there are people who live 5 miles away from the beach and have never been. Black people, we got to do better in that sense. We got to do better. We got to let our kids experience shit. Okay? But Docweiler is nothing like a great movie that I enjoyed as a kid called The Inkwell. Do you guys remember the movie The Inkwell? With Jada Pinkett Smith and what's old boy's name from Menace to Society? Lorenz Tate. Good movie. I kind of like it personally. But the inkwell was elegant. All the elegant black folks went to the inkwell. It was where, all right, so back in the day, they didn't let us go to beaches, right, to every beach. So we had to go and create our own beaches or go to our own little section of the beach, you know. It wasn't as nice. It didn't have probably as nice of a breeze. Maybe, I don't know, the rocks were blocking the sunset. I don't know. It was, hey, go over there. So we created, called the inkwell. And we would inkwell, get it, black well in water. So we're over there at the inkwell doing our thing, having fun, but it was elegant black folks. Now you go to Docweiler Beach, man, you're gonna see all kind of ghetto hoes with all different types of purple hair and bright toenails and furry slippers. You hoes need to leave the furry slippers in the house. I saw furry slippers that were pink the other day from some ghetto ass hoes walking down the street, and those poor things looked like a rag dog that hadn't been cleaned in 6 months. They were damn near brown, but they were supposed to be pink. Yeah, those furry slippers, just stop wearing those. Ladies, can we ban the furry slipper? Please, can we ban the furry slipper? I would really appreciate it. Just a suggestion. But what do you think? Am I tripping? Hit that like button if you haven't already, and please, if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. I was watching a clip that went viral past couple of weeks, and it was actually very sad. And I wanted to share it with you all. I saw a clip of a 12-year-old baby insane Crip from Long Beach. If anyone who doesn't know, it's insane Crip. And there was a video of him getting caught slipping. Now this 12-year-old kid was online repping his set, doing his thing that young gangsters do. And he kind of sort of went viral just by doing that.
Maybe it's a cheese.
Yeah, where you from?
I'm from 2-3. Maybe it's St. Craig.
Where we at right now?
Yeah, Sacred Sport.
All right, so you can't really hear what he says, but he's Baby Infant Chief, I do believe. Baby Insane Crip. And little kid, little looks like to be a Hispanic kid with a little Edgar haircut. He's chilling in a park. And he's introducing himself.
Maybe it's a cheese.
Yeah,
Baby Infant Chief.
I'm from 2-3. Maybe it's St. Craig.
2-3 Baby Insane.
Yeah, Sacred Sport.
23rd and Locust, I do believe he said. So, you know, there's this video of this kid doing stuff like that. And then this happened. I saw a video of him getting caught slipping, and this 12-year-old who was just claiming his set, he was now singing a different tune. And my apologies to the Insanes. There is a derogatory term used throughout this video. I don't condone any of this behavior. I'm really just trying to teach the youngsters that this is not the life to go down, especially if you're, just don't go down it. I'm not even gonna say especially if you don't think you're ready for it. Just don't go down it, period. Please. But here is the 12-year-old getting caught slipping.
This little cut, bugs, ain't fight Crip, got cut, ain't fight Crip, and this little bug, on white tail Crip, I'm trapping it.
So he's holding him down on the ground, and the kid is literally crying. The 12-year-old who was just claiming Baby Infant Chief, just claiming his set, is now crying. And I get it, he's 12 years old, dude. Like, anyone who makes fun of this shit, and I was reading comments, I'm like, if you're an adult making fun of this, you're kind of a piece of shit. Like, this ain't cool. There's nothing cool about it, there's nothing cute about it. I'm personally showing it to teach these kids a lesson, dog. This ain't the life you want. Who wants to do this? Now you're gone viral, you're crying. Before then, it was this.
Maybe it's a cheese.
Yeah, where you from?
I'm from 2-3. Maybe it's St. Craig.
Where we at right now?
Yeah, Sacred Sport.
And now it's this.
This little cut, bugs, ain't fight Crip, got cut, ain't fight Crip, and this little bug, on white tail Crip, I'm trapping it, on 20 Crip, dragging bugs, all that, white tail Crip, and this little bug, Spit on bug cut, nigga, white tail Crip. Finna take her to the hood, nigga. 20 low, nigga. Little bug cut I be popping it. Oh, 20 Crip, I just chase cut. Nigga, fuck bugs. See cut? See cut? You see cut? You see cut? Fuck bugs, nigga. 20 low, cut, bitch. You got caught on the ground, nigga. Fuck bugs. Fuck bugs. A5 Crip. Got bug cut crying.
So there you go. Kids, please, just don't go down that route. Between you getting caught for any crime you commit, because there's so many cameras out there, between the fact that the G code died a long time ago and your homie is going to snitch on you, between the fact that you have to walk down the street and worry about getting caught slipping and going viral, there's nothing in it. Nothing in it for you to be a gangster. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Am I tripping? What do you think about this 12-year-old kid who was caught slipping and now he's gone viral for a whole other situation? And you know the scary part of this is the young kid is going to have a much bigger hate for his ops, which will probably lead him to doing something that will eventually land him in prison for the rest of his life. I'm not putting that on him. I hope in my heart that he learned from this and maybe got out while he still could. Just my opinion. I really hope that's what happened. But let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. Little clip went viral this week that made me chuckle. I like when people get their comeuppance. People who think they're above everyone else and then they get slammed to the ground. I was watching this clip of these ghetto ass Frontier Airlines employees. They were mocking this customer. And I was like, first that clip went viral and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of shit. That's not cool. There's nothing funny about that. But these two ghetto ass employees, gate agents, went viral when they caught themselves trying to embarrass a customer who I guess they didn't agree with over something. So just picture the two ghettoest little fucking chicks that you can imagine, and here we go.
They made that flight, you did, and you think oh, you're gonna check me in? I bet you we won't. Hey?
I paid for a ticket.
And you
yeah, I paid for a
$25
ticket.
for an agent and 6 and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I.
Get on your flight.
Yeah, I just said that I would pay the $25.
And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space. This is not your personal space. This is
my stationery.
This is not your personal space.
Ugh. This type of behavior makes me want to throw up, and this is why they don't like us. This is a type of behavior we need to check early, because that right there is years of bad behavior. Years of, I don't know, maybe mom saying, hey, cool your fucking mouth. Hey, give me your phone. No, you can't go out this weekend. Maybe your dad should have stuck around. Just a guess. Airlines, and I know Frontier is not top of the end, they're up there with the spirits of the world, but still, you're representing an airline, probably a multi-million-dollar, probably billion-dollar airline, and this is what you're doing? Are these, going back to that DEI thing, are these the type of employees that people are forced to hire now because it's really just hard to find good workers out there? This is gross. And this is coming from a black man. That's gross. If that was my daughter, I would be the most ashamed father. I would be the most ashamed mother. I don't know what happened before the cameras were turned on, but I am so glad those two girls got fired. You're fired. Good. That's gross. So yeah, what do you guys think of these two ghetto-ass Frontier Airlines employees fired after mocking a customer? These gate agents who went viral representing a multi-million-dollar company. I'd love to know your thoughts. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. I love when people get their comeuppance. People who think they are so big and bad, high and mighty, stick up their ass. I love when they go viral. I love when they end up just doing or saying something that affects everything. I was watching this clip that went sort of viral of this Planet Fitness employee who became increasingly hostile after a gym member refused to leave. He wanted to know, the person who has a membership to this gym wanted to know why the gym was shutting down 45 minutes before the official closing time. The confrontation escalated as the staff member demanded the patron exit immediately. Keep in mind, 45 minutes before the gym closes. Never in my life have I experienced it. I was a member of gym for goddamn 25 years. Never have I experienced a gym closing 45 minutes. But this is a high and mighty black dude to be, looks like he has a little stick up his ass. Thinks he's a shit because he has a title now. I am manager, and dang it, we're on nigga time today, and I know it closes at 6, but we're closing at 5:15. Wait, what? Yeah, see, that's that niggaverse shit, man. That's that niggaverse shit. But here is this Planet Fitness employee becoming hostile when a member refuses to leave 45 minutes before closing.
We close the gym at 9:15 because we need 45 minutes to clean the gym. No, every single Friday I close that door at 9:15. If you come here, no, you don't have to call him.
I'm entitled to be here.
And I'm entitled to close my gym so I can clean it because I work here.
It's not your gym,
yes,
dude.
it is. It's not yours.
I pay for it.
All right, so go to another one. Dickhead, you can go to as many gyms as you want.
Yeah, you definitely aren't gonna
I don't care how much you want to bet. Get the fuck out of my gym, bro. Get out. The fuck you calling me to do what? Nothing. At all.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out, bro, before I violate you. I'm not playing with you, bro. At 9:15, I close my gym every day. I'm a closer, a Friday closer. Get the fuck out, bro. Get out. You want to be so tough, put that phone down and do something real tough. Since you want to be a tough guy. Get the fuck out, bro.
You know you're not following me out of the gym.
I'm escorting you out the gym. Listen, every day we close the gym 45 minutes early so we can
Oh, this is 45 minutes before they close. If I was the owner, manager of Planet Fitness, that guy would not be here right now. He'd be fired. And I kind of hope he gets fired, and something tells me next update is going to be he's fired. That's gross, especially when you're representing a multi-million-dollar corporation. And that's why they don't like us. They see shit like this and I'm like, oh, they're all the same, and here we go again. That's why they don't like us. I don't care, man. I don't need people to like me. You know what? I kind of do. I kind of want people to like me. I don't give a damn if you don't like me, but I kind of want most people to like me. You know what I mean? Stop lying and saying that you're not the same. You want people to like you too. And no one's going to like you if you're a DB douchebag like this guy. We close 45 minutes early, man. Don't make me violate you, son. Hey, Sonny, don't make me violate you, cat. Hey, kid. Hey, Sonny. Hey, dog. Hey, son. Yeah, piece of trash. Is it a DEI hire? I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Comment down below. I kind of think that's what it is, because I know way too many people who have businesses, work for businesses, and it is so hard for them to find good qualified people right now. So what do? They end up just taking any motherfucker that walks in. And that's why we're going to be seeing more of these situations, and I'll be right here to call them out. But please comment down below, what do you think of today's show? I would love your feedback. I do appreciate each and every one of you who tunes in. Even if you don't like me, I don't give a damn. You tune in, and that's all that cares. Some of the haters are the biggest ones who support me. So I got to give a special shout out to my haters. I really love you guys. Like, really, I probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. So I just want to thank you very much for assisting in my accomplishments and helping me reach my goals. But seriously though, I want to give love to the people who show me love, and that's most of them. Honestly, the people who show me love, they're the ones. It's a lot more of that. When I get recognized in public, it's way more people with love than it is for the other side. Maybe those ones just aren't approaching me. Maybe they're just big talk on the internet. I don't want anybody to approach me like that, because I would hate for... Anyway, yes. So yes, please hit that like button if you haven't already, and please hit that subscribe button if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.